Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World. Got to self-promote myself. Anyway, today we're in Vienna, Austria, and today what I'm going to go through is it's Schloss Belvedere behind me. If you're a Gustav Klimt fan, he has the Kiss is there, one of the most famous paintings ever that he's done is there. And what I want to go through today are basically the documents you need to have when you travel. Now, obviously you need to have your passport. Now, if you're not sure when you're going to go abroad, I suggest applying for your passport as soon as possible, because it can take anywhere up to 2 or 3 months to get a passport, depending where you live. Now, in the US, you can expedite it, so they say it'll be there in 3 weeks, but usually, you know, if you do the normal one, it's 4 to 6 weeks, but just to be safe, no, you need time. The second kind of documents you need are, if you're going to go to a country, you need to know, do you need a visa? Now, if you're from the US and you're going to Europe, no, you don't need a visa. But if you're Australian, well, some places you might need a visa. If you're going to Russia, no matter where you're from, basically, you need a visa. You're going to China, you need a visa. And these things can cost money and take time, but there's a lot of agencies out there that will help you get your China visa or your Russia visa. So I really suggest you use them to help you get those kind of documents in order. Now, some other documents you should be taking with you while you're traveling. Now, when you book your flights, always do print it out twice, okay? Have that printed out twice. One you're gonna have with you all the time, one you leave with a friend, okay? Because you know what? You might not be able to find it on your internet. You might not get to print it out somewhere. So it's good to have that hard copy with you, okay? Another thing, a document you should have, when you book hotels anywhere in the world, print out the receipt or the confirmation. Even if having your email, I went to a place in Ireland, I showed them my phone with the receipt for my email account. The guy's like, no, I need a print out of that. I'm like, how am I going to print it out? It's on my phone. So I had to go find a place to print it out. So just know, it's better to have those printouts so you can say, look, here's my reservation. I already have it there. Boom, you've already taken my money. That kind of extra little backup can help. So keep those with you. Also, if you're buying train tickets or bus tickets beforehand, keep those things, the itineraries with you, so you have those with you. Other documents you should have is, well, this is documents you should actually leave at home. One, a copy of your passport, okay? Now you get your passport and your visa, make a copy, 2 copies of each thing. Leave 1 copy home with mom and a copy with your visa so she has one. And then keep a copy of your passport with you in some other place on you. Maybe it's in your suitcase or your backpack, but it's not with your passport. Same thing with your visa, okay? Because you don't want to take your passport around with you when you're traveling all the time or like going out in the city. Lock it up in the safe, take that photocopy with you and have one of your ID from home, and then you'll be a little bit safer, okay? The other stuff you want to leave at home is, one thing is, make a photocopy of your credit cards and leave them at home with your mom or your dad or whoever you trust back home. And what you should do is take the phone numbers from the back. So in case your credit card's lost, you can call them, or your wallet's stolen, you can call them. And that's why you call your parents or your whoever and say, hey, we got robbed, could you call for us, or give me the number so I can call? Because you know what, I don't always remember what bank my credit card's from, and I don't have, you know, Chase's number memorized in my head, and if you got your wallet stolen, you're not going to be thinking straight, okay? So get those credit card numbers, all those things. Also, a side note here, before you go abroad, call your bank to let them know that you're going abroad, what countries you're going to go to, so they can give it an okay. Also call the credit card company to let them know, because they're being more and more vigilant with, you know, identity thieves and things like that, so they can like put extra protection on you if you're going someplace or if there's any weird calls. So it's good to let them know what's going on, because they do want to make sure you don't get robbed, or okay, you don't lose your ID stuff. So those are just some documents you should have when you're traveling, a little bit of advice, something to do before you go to give you a little bit more peace of mind. If you want to get a little bit more peace of mind in other areas of traveling, 5 things you love and hate about visiting Austria, top 10 places to see in Europe, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter and Facebook, and if you do lose your documents, we do have things, reasons why you got robbed, what to do if you get robbed, what to do if you lose your passport, all kinds of stuff. So hopefully none of those bad things happen, and I hope you have a great time traveling. And bye from Vienna, Austria at the Schloss Belvedere. Bye.